Hi Libra, this is going to be your message from August 9th through the 12th. It's good for the Sun, Rising Moon, or Venus sign of Libra. As always, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Check your Rising Moon or Venus sign if this doesn't resonate on my other channel called Soma Chandra. The link to that channel, I think, is in the description below, but it's the same name as this channel, just take the Libra off. This is Libra Nation. If general readings confuse you, book a private reading with me. The link to my website is in the description below. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated almost entirely to Libra. I read for Libra here at least every 72 hours. I also read for Sagittarius and Cancer, sometimes Cancer on this channel. I will be reading for Cancer a lot more on this channel as well, but I read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel. Let's start with this Celtic cross that I've laid out for you guys. I will post also another message entirely focused on relationship, and I will stick with these cards and it'll be like a part two and a continuation. I want to start with advice, and this is great advice. The first piece of advice your guides gave you is armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. So I'll be honest with you guys. This has come out a lot of my general readings where I've wanted to give you guys this advice, and it's come out for, virtually every personal reading I've done for the last 2 weeks. So, what this tells me is a lot of members of my collective, one of their main pitfalls is boundaries. Letting other people push your boundaries, maybe not respecting other people's boundaries, or when someone sets a boundary with you or tells you definitively how they feel, you might not believe it. You might keep wanting to push on, or you let them push your boundaries. It's really important for the next couple of days to really focus on your boundaries. And also, Armadillo Spirit is about pushing people away and saying, not my circus, not my monkeys, and not getting drawn into other people's bullshit. That's important. And clear out the clutter came out as well to help you guys with that. Peacock spirit, let it shine. Some of you are afraid to puff up your chest and be prideful in a situation, or maybe your ego has been bruised. You might be dealing with a person who makes you dim your light. Do not do that. Don't be afraid to show your true colors, okay? And if someone isn't showing you theirs and they're all walled off like an armadillo, there's your sign. They're feeling shy, they're feeling insecure, something might be wrong, but you need to let it shine. Antelope spirit came out for you guys. Life is speeding up. Things are about to start moving quickly. So if things are at a standstill now, make sure you have taken plenty of time to survey your surroundings, Libra, because things are about to move fast and you will need to make good choices moving forward and be able to really think on your feet. That came out next. When I saw this, I was like, oh, Libra's going to need to think on their feet. And here it is, Fox Spirit, think on your feet. When things speed up, it tests your reflexes, okay? You're about to get on a racetrack with life, Libra. So be flexible, be adaptable, be on your toes, be sharp witted, be one step ahead of the game. Think like a Gemini. They're good at that. Yeah. And Frog Spirit came out for you guys as well. Clear out the clutter, except it came out in the reverse. So some of you are struggling to stop letting people pay rent or live on your lily pad rent free. Nobody lives on your lily pad rent free. Don't be afraid to let go of things that no longer serve you. And conversely, don't let people throw clutter and bullshit from the past in your face. You can't move forward in situations and in life if there's too much clutter. I can see that this might be a struggle for you or another person you're dealing with. Claim your independence came out as well, and embrace the in between as at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Spirit has your back is in reverse. Moth spirit. This came out the other day in my general reading for Libra, I think at the end of last week. Moth spirit is about letting go of something that someone's obsessed with and really having a hard time with it, thinking spirit doesn't have a plan or I'm on my own. I think that it's just the next couple days, you might have a difficult time embracing an in between period in a cycle, and you might feel a little impulsive. Maintain your independence. This does not mean you can't get into a relationship or that you can't think about romantic love, but you need to claim your independence. Don't let someone's lines blur, Who am I versus who is them? You're not an extension of another person, and they're not an extension of you. If you think that, spirit will stop pedaling for you. They never abandon us, but they will. So anything that you're having a hard time letting go of, let go of it, or it'll just mess things up for you. That can be hard to do when you're in between. Yeah, very much so. So at the center of it all, Libra, I have the Three of Pentacles in reverse, but the catalyst is the Three of Cups. This could be about a friendship. It could be about a triangulation. This could be happening at work as well. So, despite the fact, for some of you, I can interpret this a lot of different ways, and I will because it's a general message. Some of you are in a situation where someone is lacking a commitment. There might be some third party interference of some kind, or you're not able to work as a team. You're not able to collaborate. You're not able to implement what you learn. Someone has not wanted to cooperate with you or you with them. There's been a misalignment. Someone's felt the need to work alone. Somebody might want to be recognized and rewarded immediately for something that they didn't even do. The challenge is, can you get together and have healing? And can you collaborate emotionally? Or the challenge is, maybe they're your friend. The challenge is, that could be a triangulation of some kind. So, and for some of you, it's like, no, I kind of want to pull back and spend time alone. And someone might be pulling you out to try to have fun anyways. And you're like, no, I don't know. I do see that what's driving you is the Two of Cups. So it might be an issue of defining the relationship you're having. But I think what I'm seeing here is, despite the fact that it's not being built upon, you might still want to try to have some kind of a relationship with this person, with a person in your life, or them with you. This looks like friendship. This could also be like with work or something. You love your teammates, but they're lazy. Something like that as well. I see what's driving you is the Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I love this because no matter what this is about in your life, Two of Cups is a great way to handle anything. This is good, productive heart to heart conversations, that lead to positive movement forward. Some of you really want to put a lot of work into something because you feel a strong connection to a person or to a job or to a situation. You want to feel good about yourself when you look in the mirror. You want to feel good about yourself when you're sitting across the table from a person in a particular connection. And you also want it to be productive. For a lot of you, this is your spiritual work as well, really finding the best of yourself and putting a lot of work into yourself. I love that that's what's driving you. Deep within, recent past and deep within, you've recently broke even and crawled out of a bit of a hole. The Five of Pentacles in reverse for me is the break even card, where we begin to free ourselves from negative relationship cycles. We also recover from financial loss. We are still in a little bit of a spiritual impoverishment, but it's in the reverse. We're working through it, very much working through it. I can see what you're thinking about, though, gives you away a little bit, Libra. Classic air signs, a little stressed out. So, Ace of Swords in reverse to the Eight of Swords. You're still really rethinking something and you still are confused about something. The Ace of Swords in reverse is where we're rethinking an idea. Our judgment feels kind of clouded. We're seeking an inner clarity before we feel as though we can have a breakthrough and have a new idea. No new ideas yet. Rethinking something and feeling stuck. And I heard still. I still have a lot of negative thoughts around something. You might be trying to cut something or someone off, but you're stressed out about it, or you have not had a breakthrough and you're still feeling stuck over it. The worst thing you can do is overthink it. You're not the victim in this situation. It's all in your head. When the Eight of Swords comes, it's like we're swirled in our mind and it's a self-imposed restriction. It's always important to keep that in mind with the Eight of Swords. This is something we do to ourselves. No one else puts us in the Eight of Swords. Things might have happened with another person or other people. They might have said or done things that are causing us to overthink it. But ultimately, our own brains are making the chemical compounds that are our thoughts and our feelings. So Try not to overthink it because it's looking like you're overthinking it to the point where you can't have a breakthrough. Just try and relax. Just try and relax because I can see that you're overthinking something to the point where it might take you backwards a little bit. I want to see, we're demoting from a 5 to a 3 though as well. So I love that what's driving you is to be very productive and put in the hard work in a situation and to feel a strong unification within yourself and with another person. Some of you, this is like a job interview, and you're like, am I going to get it? I don't know. Um, your actions, and I almost feel like this is advice because it is advice on this card. The Seven of Cups, choose wisely. Some of you are at a distance from a person or a situation here, by boat, by sea, by plane, even. It's just a sign that I'm just hearing now. You could be far away from a person. You could live near water, or they could, or a job or something. I just heard that just now. Your guides really want you to choose wisely, and I think that you are needing to make a choice as well the next couple of days. The Seven of Cups is a little bit of an overwhelming feeling. We do a lot of wishful thinking. We even live in a little bit of an illusion, or we do a lot of daydreaming. That's because we have more than one choice, and you can either build the castle in the clouds and live in it, or you can pick one of those choices and drink from the cup and see what will happen when you manifest it into the 3D. So I do think you have a choice to make in the next couple of days, and it might feel a little overwhelmed, but I love the way you see yourself. You see yourself as the Six of Wands and Justice. Nice. Okay. So you're definitely wanting victory and success. You're definitely wanting recognition and reward. You see yourself as a confident person, a successful person. You might even see yourself as being celebrated. You might recently have gotten a promotion that's brought balance to your life, or you've been recognized for something and that makes you feel good. But, the Six of Cups, the Six of Wands is where we really puff out our chest. We act as if. Sometimes it is not the greatest at communication, can be up on the high horse, but that's not always the case. The other cards don't indicate that. I see you as seeing yourself as a person that is fair and is honest and weighs cause and effect. You definitely want justice to be served in your life and in a situation. You definitely want to be rewarded. Let's take a look at an energy around you real quick. And again, I will move these cards over after this is finished, and I will immediately record a love message for you guys. So in this relationship, or in this situation, there's been a deep love and a soulmate and a unity. This does sort of speak to a romantic connection, but it does not have to be romantic. You feel a strong spiritual connection to a person in your environment, but you're confused, puzzled, unsettled, unclear. Here's the confusion right here. And also, there's been a lot of upheaval, shock, and things unexpected. You're dwelling on the past, someone's withdrawn, and you have to wait, time cycles, infinity. Okay. But what came out for this person, I don't know why I wanted to use my oracle deck for it. Clashing, differences, incompatibility, conflict. So there's been a lot of differences between you and this person. You could be very different, somewhat incompatible, or you haven't been able to work through a lot of differences. Confessions came out, unexpected message, unveiling, and justification. So you may have recently heard from this person, or you're about to, or you get some unexpected news about this person that might make you feel justified in your actions, or they're trying to justify themselves. This might be why, even though you're going for a strong heart to heart love connection, even if it's just a friend, you might feel like, okay, well, the challenge is, can we just be friends first, or can I pull back? How does it work out in a group dynamic? So there might be some confessions, but there's also resentment, stinging words, bitterness, anger. So that's what's happening either from this person or between the two of you, or this situation. For the environment, I got the Hermit in reverse, strength in the upright, and hope. So we have Virgo, Leo, and Aquarius here. So I could interpret this in two different ways. First of all, the first way I can interpret it is this person might be coming out of a time that they spent alone and withdrawn from you, and they are rejoining the world after spending time alone and searching their soul. They are feeling like they need to be strong to face you. This has been coming out a lot. A lot of you are dealing with someone with Leo in their chart, or it takes strength to deal with this situation. They will be very persuasive. They have a lot of pride. They have a lot of emotion. They have a lot of desire. But strength comes out when we know we have to do the right thing. This person might want renewal with you. Okay, they might want to heal the relationship of some, have healing with you after a lot has gone down. When the star comes out, a lot has gone down and for this person or between the two of you. And you're like, okay, let's see where this goes. I'm a little confused. It's also possible, another way I can interpret this person is completely withdrawn into silence to the point where they might even be in denial. They might have a lot of pride and hold back with you and not open up emotionally. And the star indicates that they want freedom and attention and they like to feel good. They feel very popular. They feel very happy. They want freedom. The star doesn't necessarily mean someone's wishing on a star for you and wanting a renewal with you. It means you want freedom from within. So because of the oracle cards, I'll take a look at it in the love message or just look deeper at this person or this situation. There's potential for healing between the two of you, but it would take a lot of strength of character, and someone's going to have to come out of hermit mode and you'd have to feel positive and motivated and free. So I'll be honest, based on just this reading, I don't know what this person really wants to do. I know there's a lot of resentment between the two of you still, and some confessions need to be made, and you guys have clashed up until now. The way you're feeling, Six of Pentacles, this is where I want you to pay close attention. If you are so trapped in your head and you're feeling a little confused, okay, and someone has not wanted to recognize you or has not been cooperative with you, what the Sam Hill are you being so damn generous for? Be careful. Only give as much as is given back to you. And I hope that that's what you're doing, because this is a boundary thing here for me. Look, we often think that if we are incredibly generous and giving in a situation and we give and we give and we give and we give and we give, that someone's going to look at us and go, wow, Libra is so generous and so giving. Look at how charitable and giving they were to me, to the point of being philanthropic and sharing so much with me. Look at how giving they are. Usually what that does is make a person say, huh, Libra will just give and give and give it to me, and I don't have to do anything to earn it. They'll just give it to me. And that actually lowers your value. I promise you it does. So I'm hoping that for you guys, this is also about material and spiritual prosperity. I'm hoping that you're continuing to dig yourself out of this hole and you're moving towards friendships, knowing you need to make good choices and be balanced, and that you're only going to give as much as you receive, really keeping your scales balanced. But if I had to guess, this might be a pitfall for just a few of you, where you're over giving, thinking that eventually someone is going to even out the scales. They might. I don't know. There's a lot of resentment from your environment. And you're based on your oracle messages and the advice. That's what gives me pause with this. The final outcome, though, Ace of Wands in reverse to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This isn't too bad. This simply tells me that for the next couple days, you're not sure you have the patience or the time to see the long term. You guys might be having a hard time staying in the present moment and watching something unfold. That's because life is speeding up. So make sure you take your time. It's okay to step back and say, you know, I need to watch this garden for a few days or even a few weeks and see if I can persevere, if there will be sustainable results. Because what I see here is at this time, there's some delays. You're not sure that there's going to be a lot of growth potential in a situation. Something could just be distracting you away from a long-term plan and staying in your present moment. The Ace of Wands is an emerging idea that lacks direction because there's distraction or delays, or it's like a false start, not really sure how inspired you are, and not sure of the growth potential as well. The Seven of Pentacles is where this is patience and planning. We'll wait for it. We'll work hard. and we will make an investment, and we sort of stand and watch and wait. Sometimes it feels as though we're looking at the past, but it's not. It's we're waiting for a tree to bear fruit. It's where we really have to stay grounded in the present and experience what I call the spiritual time dilation, where you are thinking about the future, but you're very focused on the present moment, knowing that what you do when you're patient and when you plan and when you put the work in, you know it's going to bear fruit. I think you're not sure if something's going to bear fruit just yet. You may have to stand your ground and be guarded and protect yourself to a degree, or someone might do that with you. Someone might not be willing to work through the changes, or someone might want a reconciliation. There's somewhat of a detachment with the devil in reverse. There might be a lacking of desire or letting go of the shadow, facing the shadow side head on. Some of you have been dealing with a Capricorn. There is some boredom, not sure what to do, emotional apathy, loving yourself. So that's what's coming in. Either this is a person around you or that's your response to it. Okay, this is what I'm a little concerned about. Make this change before it happens. This is someone not having good boundaries or good standards, or just feeling like there's not enough fertile ground in a situation and you need to take care of yourself. Yes, you'll feel a little bored. That's because you're not willing to fight through bullshit. You're taking care of yourself and standing up for yourself, and you're letting go of something that you know is not good for you. Yeah. So that what could be coming in. Okay, Libra. So that's your Celtic cross. Just keep in mind, first and foremost, all of the advice that was given to you through the Animal Spirit Oracle deck, all those cards flipped out. I'm going to now record your love reading, and hopefully we can pick up on this energy a little bit more. I'm always listening to the universe for you guys. I hope the next couple days are great for you. I really love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time.